Welcome to the Make and Design Podcast. I'm your host, Carina Gardner. On this podcast, we're unraveling the everyday joys and dilemmas of design, making, and business. For makers who want to be designers and for designers who are makers, this is your inside scoop to help you grow your business and bring more creativity to your life.
Hey guys, today I am going to talk a little bit about my book, Design, Profit, and Prosper, in anticipation of the fact that I'm writing another book right now that will come out next spring. We're really excited about it. It's about the customer experience, and we think it's going to really help you guys understand a little bit more about profitability. My first book, which was called Design, Profit, and Prosper, was named such because I was like, what do people really need and what do they want? And right now, as a designer, the hardest thing in the world is figuring out how to make money. That's it, making money. Now, I think there is that low level, like the first level, which I do talk about in my framework of good, better, best. But there is the one level where we're just trying to create skill, right? Just like anyone who goes to school to be an attorney or to even be a doctor, there is a level of skill that's necessary before we can even really, truly make money. And definitely big money. But the crazy thing about design is it doesn't take that much to get started, which is why I love the field so very much. In chapter 1? Yeah, chapter 1, I have a model in the book that I don't know that I've talked about really before. I have it kind of up right here. And by the way, if you're looking for this book, it's just on Amazon, or you can go to designprofitprosper.com, which is one of my sites, and you can click on that and it'll give you the link to Amazon, okay? It is a full color book, okay? I'm hoping the second one doesn't have to be that way. I think it's going to be black and white, so we will be able to get the price down a little bit. Okay, so I want to talk about this model. It's called the sweet spot for profitability. And what the model looks like is you take customer value, or what a customer values, and bring it in, and then a designer style and bring that in. And that creates that sweet spot for profitability. When we only have what we know what customers want, but that's it, we don't know how to serve it or fix it or give them what they want, that's one thing. If we only have a style, like as a designer, we have a specific style, but it doesn't meet a customer's needs, then it's not profitable, right? So we need both of these things in order to be truly profitable. So I'm just going to read you a couple of paragraphs that are very, very short to explain what I really mean by all of this, okay? When I was the president of a kids company, that company was Miniloo, it was about understanding the marketing of a product, knowing the key markets to place the product, knowing when to quit trying to make a product work, because guys, there is some of that, and when to print more of another. And we did paper dolls, we had mini coloring books, we had big coloring books, bookmarks, we had a lot of different markets. I tried to use both designer style and customer value to find that sweet spot. Now that I teach design again, these different experiences have shown me the easiest and hardest path to making money as a designer. It also taught me that design is much more than the colors and fonts you choose for a project. It is about whether your work will sell and provide a solution for a customer. Now, sometimes we read something like that and say whether our work will sell and provide a solution, and it feels a little like pie in the sky, but really it's as simple as my kid is on a baseball team. Actually, none of my kids have ever been on a baseball team, but we're going to pretend this. My kid is on a baseball team, and I really want to create a shirt for him that has a cute baseball and a bat on it, and then I can have his team name on it, all right? That might be my problem, that I just want to create something, and maybe it's for his birthday, or maybe it's just for him to wear around, whatever. But that's my problem. And I go online, I look in some shops, and I struggle to find a baseball and a bat the way I want it to be made. And so when I do find one, that designer has provided a solution for me that works really well for me. I needed that baseball and that bat and maybe a team name or whatever. And I've put it on a shirt and my problem has been solved. It's really that simple, you guys. Sometimes, I read things like, I wrote this. It's about whether your work will sell and provide a solution for a customer. And people are like, solution for a customer, like it has to be some grandiose thing. It's not, you guys. It's rarely a grandiose thing. It's usually a very simple thing. I'm a customer, I started a new company, and I need a new logo, and I need stationery, and I need someone to do my website. I have a problem. You as a designer are like, I can make you a logo, I can set up your website, and I can make you stationery, right? You're providing the solution. And depending on your skill set, which is why we first have to cover that first lowest level of our good, better, best model, where we just learn skill, okay? The second piece of that is being able to find that sweet spot where our skills match the needs of the customer. And it's a very, very simple thing, very simple, and yet so hard to do. And so that's why we teach many of the things that you see us teach in our Design Suite program, things that you guys have learned here on the podcast or on the YouTube channel. We're trying to teach you to make you understand what profitability really takes, okay? And it's really finding that sweet spot, and it takes some time to do. All right, I hope that helped. If you are interested in getting the book, there are lots of great models in this book. 3 in particular that I think would really, really help you understand what you need to do in order to get to the next level. A lot of it's my frameworks, my theories on what I've seen in design for the last 15.5 years that I have been a designer, and definitely my full time as a design academic when I taught at the University of Minnesota, and owning a business, which I still do. And in fact, we're trying to expand right now. A lot of people you'll see as they're teaching, it is very, very hard to run a program at the same time as a design business. So most of those people just stop designing. I've kind of almost gone the opposite. I decided I would take a break for a year and not design quite as much. And now we're getting back to it, and we're building these businesses even bigger. And part of it's just because I love being a designer. The reason you see me here talking to you about design is because I think it has been one of the greatest pleasures of my life to be able to be a designer, to be creative every day, to pinch myself once in a while, to be like, I can't believe I make money being a designer. And I know so many of you have been wanting that's something that's been a dream of yours. So my goal is to guide you through the process that I went through and make it a little bit less difficult than the process that I went through. So I'm really, really excited for you guys that are really working hard to hone up your design skills to become profitable money-making designers, because it's absolutely something you can do. If you are looking for the book, it's on Amazon, or you can just put in Design, Profit, Prosper. It'll pop right up. If you're like, I can't find it, Carina, go to designprofitprosper.com. Click on that. That will just send you right over to the Amazon link so that you can purchase it there. Now, I rarely talk about this, but there's actually a very low price. I think it's $17 masterclass that goes with this book. And there's a free workbook that goes with this book. I mean, totally free. So if you buy the book, you will see in there a link inside the book that will allow you, if you just put it in, to go download the free workbook and access the masterclass. And the masterclass is only $17. I go through every chapter. I talk about stories. It's fantastic. It's a great way to really understand the book at a much deeper level. So some people really love that, especially because I don't currently have an Audible version of the book. So anyway, go check that out in the book if you have it. All right. Okay, you guys, so happy to have you here. Keep up all the amazing work. Keep designing. We're moving into third quarter. It's going to be phenomenal last quarter. I'm so incredibly excited about my design businesses, and you should be too. All right. We'll see you soon.
Hey, did you know that you can visit me at makeanddesign.com to learn more about this podcast and join my VIP group for weekly freebies? I can't wait to see you there.